Yeah, there's a gray area right there. So if you have somebody who get their masters back, all the money that was made while during those years, you don't get that bread. But now that you own it, whatever bread is made from this point on will be going to you.
Scarce.
Now you can't, if you're smart, if you have somebody in your team that's smart, they'll probably be able to find something to re-spark people to start placing those songs in certain TV shows, movies, wherever across the world. Because you gotta understand, it's infinite now. It's infinite. There's thousands of places, even on YouTube too. Because people, if you're smart enough, you understand that even on YouTube, like, okay, you're gonna get paid from this YouTube because this person played this song for however long.
Young nigga drippin'.
I'm starting at 5, 4, 3. What's going on, Blunties? I'm here. You know it's Dessalines here with the guy.
With the co-host, Pharaoh. What is going on? We have a special topic for you guys today.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know about Diddy himself, but I'm feeling good.
You say you don't know about Diddy. Hey, man. Diddy got into some trouble. Apparently, he been on some shit the last few years.
Once again.
Here's an excerpt from Vulture.com. Cassie sued Diddy in federal court on November 16th, accusing the hip-hop mainstay of rape and a decade-long pattern of abuse that began when she was 19 years old. The R&B singer, who was once signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Records, alleged sex trafficking, human trafficking, sexual battery, sexual assault, and gender-motivated violence, among other causes of actions.
God damn.
Lord have mercy.
This man is on a roll.
You know what else it is?
Yeah.
Apparently, this nigga been doing this type of shit for 40 years! I'm sorry.
I was waiting for it. Yo, I love that shit.
Well, shout out to I can't. All right, that's the last time I'm gonna do that because I feel like I'm stealing this nigga shit. But yeah, yo. So for those who don't know who P Diddy Sean Combs is, he's a large part of the hip hop culture, connected to Biggie Smalls, connected to Tupac Shakur, connected to the very beginnings of the hip hop culture that started late 80s, early 90s, and he came into the scene. A lot of he's also introduced a lot of artists to the scene, and he's well known for sometimes doing them dirty. No?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah, man. He'll basically steal your master. Well, he won't steal it. He'll own majority of your masters, if not your entire masters. And what is it? You got the masters, and you've got that other thing that I'm not too
royalties.
Familiar. Yeah, you're not royalties, but it's something else. Because there's like two things. You've got your masters. Eddie, do you know what it is? It's like masters, and there's something else. But he owns those rappers and those musicians, man. Pretty much, damn near like 100%.
Right. So I heard recently too that he actually gave his masters back to some of the artists too.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, did he? Damn.
He did give them their masters back, but the masters not worth shit. You can't make nothing off them shits. You can't put them in a movie. You can't, like, where are they gonna place these songs at? No one's playing these songs.
Well, right now they're not.
That's the only thing that the masters is worth. Like, if your songs play somewhere, if they're playing in the movie, if the radio's playing it, the TV show's playing it, you gotta get cut a check for that song.
Mm-hmm.
If no one's streaming these songs, they're making no money. So your masters don't get shit.
No one's streaming those songs.
Well, we don't know the exact numbers, but you know sometimes some people come up with certain schemes, not schemes, but certain type of moves.
He milked the songs, he milked the masters, and he's just giving them bullshit back. They're not worth shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you still own your masters, bro. Like, you know, fuck it, right? What about distribution and shit like that?
Yeah, there's a gray area right there. So if you have somebody who get their masters back, all the money that was made during those years, you don't get that bread. But now that you own it, whatever bread is made from this point on will be going to you. Now you can't, if you're smart, if you have somebody in your team that's smart, they'll probably be able to find something to re-spark people. Yeah. Start placing those songs in certain TV shows, movies, wherever across the world. Because you gotta understand, it's infinite now. It's infinite. There's thousands of places, even on YouTube too. Because people, if you're smart enough, you understand that even on YouTube, like, okay, you're gonna get paid from this YouTube because this person played this song for however long. And stuff
there's content creators now that are making content every day. So it's like, you know, if you can find some of these people who can find some value or a place where your music belongs, I'm sure there's a way. There's just an endless of possibilities of how you can make money these days, man.
It would have been crazy if Diddy would have gave the masters back before the verses started. Remember verses sparked old music? Like, people started fucking with
You know he wasn't going to do that, though.
Publishing is what you were talking about.
That's what it... Right. So you got masters and you got the publishing.
So Diddy has agreed to hand over Bad Boy Records publishing rights to all artists and writers.
That's what really matters.
Who worked with the company. USA Today reported the former Bad Boy artists, including singer Faith Evans, Mace, The Lox, 112.
Oh, he gave Mace his shit back? Okay.
And the estate of...
Mace
lit right now.
Word.
And the estate of the Notorious B.I.G. have signed agreements to receive their publishing rights.
See, that's what really matters. You can have your masters, but at the same time, you don't have rights to your publishing. That's where the money is, because that's like you said, where you could place all those songs and shit like that. So they got their publishing, so that's good, man. That's, you know, shout out to them.
So I want to get into... So here's the drama, because this is the drama. We get to the drama, right? So apparently Diddy had Cassie doing a whole bunch of stuff, right? That was questionable. I don't want to get into the case because I don't know. I don't like talking about people's cases when they're not all the way over yet. But apparently it's been over. Apparently it was paid immediately when the case came out. The money came. What was it? 30 million? 30 million.
I think it was 30 million.
30 million. So it was taken care of immediately.
I thought you said it got taken care of in 30 minutes. That's whack.
30 minutes is crazy.
Shit.
Allegations?
False. For real. Like, it's like, no, I think that's how fast it was, though. It got taken care of that fast. Because apparently, the way she finessed the paperwork is not just directly to Diddy. It's all the businesses he's associated with.
Yeah.
So when it goes, the lawyers finessed it a certain way where the companies, the billion companies or whatever, they have an insurance company that took care of it that quick because they had something to do with it. So it really didn't really come out of his pocket. It came out of the insurance policies.
Okay.
That's when people get whacked. That's when people get killed, when you start fucking with other people's money. It's a ladder.
Nobody cares
Diddy
about
probably at the bottom of this ladder. And there's probably a corporation that's way over him. He's just a face.
He's a small fish.
Yeah, he's just a face to shit.
Yeah, he's a face to it all, but she got her bread, man. She definitely got her money.
Bread. It's crazy because he actually stepped down from the position of CEO of Revolt too, amidst the sexual assault allegations too. Yeah. So that's taking. Would that be taking money out of his pockets? Or basically they're preventing the loss of funds because of his ties to the company.
It's PR work, bro. It's PR. Like, PR work versus the money is a different conversation. Because we don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's all legal shit. But publicly, because even 50 Cent posted some shit. You saw what 50 Cent posted?
Yeah, yo. The biggest troll, yo.
No. He made a business decision.
Yeah.
He was like, yo.
The documentary or some shit like that he was about to do?
Nah. 50 was like, yo, Diddy, yo, sell that over to me, man. Because you already know this sponsor and this sponsor about to pull out. So he said that publicly on Instagram. So now those sponsors, I'm not gonna mention them right now because I don't want to, Yeah. So those sponsors specifically who were involved are gonna be like, shit, 50, fuck you, and they really gonna have to pull out.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, whatever Diddy's share was, he's like, yo, I'm really considering selling it to 50. That was like a smart business decision.
Is a dog. Yo, he a shark. 50 is a shark.
Yo, 50 cents.
He is a shark.
That's my uncle right there, bro. This nigga does not play, bro. Like, you don't play those shit.
You don't want to have beef with, bro. As a regular person,
or O.
Yeah, O.
You old though, he definitely.
He be trolling with the O and shit. But when it comes to real business decisions like this shit right here, he's capitalizing off of this dude. Now let me just say this, bro. Like, there's been a lot of allegations that came out recently.
Mm-hmm.
Not just Diddy. There's been other allegations on other black people, within all industries right now. Because like it was like, I don't know if you've seen it. Like it was like, yo, back to back.
Let's go left field with it. It might be a humiliation ritual.
Oh, it could be. About. It could be a humiliation ritual, or it can also be they'll build these certain artists up and tear their names down, tear their legacy down. So it's kind of hard to determine at this point. It's still early on in the investigations and shit like that, right?
Yeah. There's a gray area to everything, right? So there could be some truth to it, and then there could. I
mean, there's a lot of truths. I feel like a lot of the things that are being told yeah, you're right. Some truth, yeah.
There could be some truth to it, and there could be some
fabrications.
Other fabrications and stuff like that. When you have a certain amount of money, man, like I feel like it's easy to attack those people who are at the top or whatever. But given the history with as far as hip hop culture, remember when Bez was here?
Yeah. Shout out to Bez, man.
Tarantino.
You all ready?
He told me to do 200 push-ups today. He told me to do 200 push-ups today. You know how many I did?
35.
We'll find out after this break. Nah. When we was talking about the whole situation with the Biggie, Tupac,
the Who Shot Ya, mind you, the Who Shot Ya video, we have an episode on that too. So
yeah,
if you want, check that out. Then you'll understand exactly what we're talking about, and you'll be up to date on the episode today that we're talking about.
Right. So that was the whole Who Shot Ya thing, and we had that whole. We was talking about how Diddy may have possibly paid this guy,
Dwayne Keefe D,
to put that hit out on Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
And he
actually stated it.
Yeah, he stated that he
stated
did
that shit, yo.
He stated that Pop, like, Diddy did.
Honestly, you could tell from the interviews that he was having. He was like, "Come on, man!" Like, just by him talking, like, "Man, this motherfucker about to snitch."
like he been snitching for how many years? I'm not gonna say it.
4-0.
I'm not gonna say it.
Boy been snitching for 4 years.
So it is what it is. So as far as right now where we at with it, when it comes to P. Diddy, he has that Suge Knight aura to him.
Really?
Aura.
In what sense?
In this sense,
I never heard no.
Y'all heard the story about Kid Cudi?
You trying to blow up the whip?
Yeah.
You hear what he said?
Yeah, I heard that.
He said he tried to blow up the whip. Oh, he did blow up the whip. So that means that the story that they said was apparently Cassie says, allegedly, P. Diddy threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's whip.
And then
and Kid Cudi confirmed he blew up my whip. My whip blew up weeks later. For those who don't understand what I'm saying, Diddy threatened to blow up somebody's car. Weeks later, the car blew up. A famous artist by the name of Kid Cudi.
Diddy was probably in the back like, yeah, son.
There's certain things.
Yeah, son.
When
You heard what he did to Wale? That's wild.
Nah, what? Oh yeah. That's an alleged story. Allegedly, P Diddy was accused of hanging Wale off the balcony from his feet.
They say he slapped Drake. Drake ain't do shit. Nah. Drake out here getting slapped. You crazy as hell. If Diddy slapping me, you bugging.
I don't know. Drake throwing
First
bottles
off, my
at
jaw
Chris
gonna
Brown's.
get my jaw. I'm gonna go to my doctor. Something gonna happen with my jaw, and I'm gonna just get that bread. We ain't even gotta
dislocate your own jaw, bro, for the bread.
Look, I'm not saying none of that. Shh. I ain't saying
Please,
none of that. I ain't saying none of that. But if you slap me,
you would know what time it is.
Something's gonna give.
If you in a certain tax bracket and you slap a certain nigga, just expect that certain nigga to have a neck brace the next day.
What did he say? He was like, yo, when somebody threatened him like that, he was like, I'm gonna pay the same amount of money that you gonna get from that suit. I'm gonna pay one of the homies. And he gonna shoot your house up. He said some shit like that,
Damn.
right? He said some crazy shit, yo. Diddy said some crazy. Not Diddy. 50 said that. My fault.
You know what's crazy, bro? There's some dirty ass niggas out there that would do that shit for like $1,500.
Yeah, facts.
Even 500.
Some people would do it just off the strength.
I did it.
Like, for the clout. You know, today times, anybody do anything for the clout.
Yeah.
Look at Keefy D. Like, you sitting here claiming certain shit from a long time ago, and you ain't even making
You gotta
no money
remember,
from it.
like, stuff like that. You in the hood, they were like, yeah, Keefy D gonna be at this party. It pulls people in to want to be at that party, to be at this club. So you're getting residuals. You're getting money from you being famous to a certain point or whatever.
Residuals, not money, probably just fame. That's the only residual that you getting.
But with fame in today's society, right, comes money, bro. You talking about Instagram. You got a certain amount of followers on Instagram or wherever, whatever social media. Let me not just shout out them. Whatever social media, you got a certain amount of... You can have people like, yo, can you promote this for me?
Yeah.
Advertisers going to hit you up.
Something unrelated. You seen that promoter in Atlanta try to use
T.I. and his son?
And T.I. pulled up,
Yeah, he was standing on business.
No bread, no bottles, no bread, no partying, unless I get my check.
T.I. was standing on business.
He was standing on business. This is business, and this is what he was standing on.
And then the week before that, he had to beat his son because his son was talking about, I'm from the trenches. Like, boy, you're not from the trenches, bro.
Word. That's his real son?
Yeah. Son, lead.
Boy, lead. I was thinking the same thing.
Lead.
I was thinking the same thing.
Niggas talking crazy.
Get him out of here.
Look like a puppet.
Facts.
Damn.
He do though, but like, come on now, like it is what it is.
Oh, see, now he gonna make a diss track on y'all niggas. Like,
diss track?
Niggas trying to hurt me on my come up, but remember, I don't know how he rap though. I don't know how he sounds.
Pretty sure it's trash.
No, he has the other son that's actually good at rapping. But this
the
son,
older one.
Yes, but this son, I don't know what he is. Lugo, he just led.
That's his business.
Let me ask you a question though. How true do you think these allegations are, though?
With P. Diddy?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
Even with the, I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for this. Even with the homosexual allegations and shit like that. He's done some questionable shit. Even that one time where on the Breakfast Club they showed him a video of him talking to them dudes like Nori and them with Fab was there. He's like, yeah, I like when you be scratching and scraping for things, daddy. And then when they brought him on the Breakfast Club, they was like, they played the shit. He was like, that was me? Like, how you know that? What do you mean if that's you? Yeah, that's you. Yo, you never seen that video before?
Yeah, I seen it. Here's my comments on that, though.
Yeah.
He probably was off some drugs, and he said whatever he said.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's no type of drugs that's going to make me say some gay shit. Or act in a homosexual manner. Let me tell you right now.
Nah, I mean, so here's what it is, right?
So what kind of drugs are you talking about, sir?
Diddy, right? He is who he is.
Yo.
He is at the the point in his career where he's at. Whatever we want to assume, we could assume whatever. This is what I feel about people who are famous. Like me, I'm like, yo, we don't know the entire story of none of this shit, right? Whatever they choose to let us see, a lot of the times I 100% believe, bro, that it's on purpose.
You 100% believe condoms are not even 100% accurate.
All right, then.
You gotta be
I'm 99.99% sure.
This dude's better than condoms.
That a lot of these, I call them stunts, but a lot of these behaviors, you're talking about Breakfast Club, you're talking about whatever he has online, whatever it may be, all of this. When you look at the analytics of what comes after these things that come to our attention, things starts to make sense.
Just remember,
that's what I believe, period.
We talked about this on an early episode. When bullshit starts happening back to back to back, start watching the news, start watching like some other media outlets, because something is happening.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That too. I'm also saying this. There's another side to it too, of numbers, of money being made by some people. Who's getting from all of this chaos? We being distracted from who's making the most money. Pay attention to them. We gotta stop thinking like peasants, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta stop thinking like the Shade Room, bro.
They definitely making bread.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop thinking like these niggas. We gotta start thinking like fucking geniuses, like Sherlock Holmes. Imagine if all of us was like Sherlock Holmes, right? Where we were capable
of Negro Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly, exactly like that, my nigga. Like paying attention and shit like this, and then like, what's the numbers on this? Who's making the most money from this? In this moment, in this chaos, with all of us talking about this shit, who's getting the most money from this situation? Am I making sense? I don't know.
Nah, you're making sense. The both of you guys are making sense, quite frankly.
All right, cool. So that's my opinion on it. So the whole thing with the P. Diddy and shit like that, do I believe he's guilty? I don't know. That's an honest answer, because you know, conspiracy theories and all that shit. Yeah, I could assume shit or whatever it may be, but at the same time, like, you know, like they love painting black people as these, like, they love giving us a very bad connotation. So publicly around the world, they're gonna look at people who may look like P. Diddy, who may look like famous stars, and put, okay, now you're probably like him, all around the world. So now in the subconsciousness of people around the world, they're gonna look at people who look like P. Diddy and be like, assume that you are that person. Just like they do in rap music, just like they do on TV shows, movies, reality TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now in the subconsciousness of people around the world, they're gonna assume like, nah, that's how you are too.
You know what? I'm gonna say this also, and it is a distraction. I'm gonna lean towards more of the distraction, because I know we wasn't gonna mention it. Even the Stephen Francis Hovenick thing, the dude in the Pentagon who was arrested on human trafficking shit.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, Diddy sexual assault.
Yeah,
Francis Hovenick, human trafficking. Okay, but at the end of the day, what is give us those actual like we don't want the distractions. We want the actual people who are the actual terrorists, who's terrorizing actual people in the United States and outside of the United States. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ones who are really the real ones, on the top of the list. All of these things are merely distractions, man. And you know, quite frankly, we're pandering to we're giving up all our energy to all the bullshit that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a number of things. I'm agreeing with the both of you guys, actually. You know, there's money involved and there's actually distractions involved.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we can't lose sight of the big fish. Okay, the little fish are out here, but what's worth more? The big fish or the little fish? You get what I'm saying? So that's my take on that one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I completely understand. Like, there is the big fish, as far as what's going on publicly, because you brought this guy up. What was his name?
Stephen Francis Hovanek.
Yeah, it's a perfect example as a distraction.
He's a Pentagon official.
So what is more appalling to you, Blunt, is an actual government official who is a part of an actual human trafficking sting, or a hip-hop artist from the 90s who's involved in music. The distractions culturally is really about what you are more interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the manipulation of us as a people, it's not hard to distract us. It's not hard to use whatever you're interested in. Even the algorithm, man. I feel like through the algorithm, for those of you who don't understand what the algorithm is whatever you're interested in through YouTube, through social media, whatever. It's gonna say, hey, here's another video that you may like. Hey, here's another video that you might like that you're interested in. If you're interested in nothing but gorilla videos, they're gonna keep showing you gorilla videos. So when it comes to important stuff, you need to actually read the news.
Yeah.
Get out of your comfort zone. Did P. Diddy do it? I don't know, like I said before. But what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if P. Diddy did it or if he didn't do it, is it really can what he's doing affect you? Not saying that he's not in questionable things. I would say, how much does the whole thing with P. Diddy affect you versus people in positions of power, like actual power who can move and shake things. Now, you've got, we mentioned before Jeffrey Epstein. We're not going to do it again in this episode, obviously. But these are questionable things that these certain movers and shakers can actually have an effect on your daily lives. You feel me? Kidnapping. That's scary. Sexual assault with minors. That's scary because everyone here has children. Well, not everyone here, but you have nieces and nephews. I have children. So these are things that can affect you. Even with the island, you feel what I'm saying? That was near Haiti. Mm-hmm. You feel me? These are our families can be directly affected to some of these things. So it's like, pay attention to Diddy, but also pay attention to what's not being spoken and what's not being shown. And like you said before, why are they showing you certain things? So it's multiple things that you just got to pay attention to, man. So pretty much that's it, man.
All right, I'm gonna end it like this, right? We don't know all the facts yet, but the case is still going on. We know what's wrong. If in fact whatever he was accused of is true, which we probably will never know because it was paid fairly fast, and now it's all speculation. It's just whatever's hot, whatever's interesting right now. You can choose to believe whatever you want to. You can listen to people's story to choose to believe that. But at the end of the day, do not take it all for facts. It's all speculation. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And that's 100% for all people of all races. Know what I mean?
Yo, before you end it, right? Wasn't there a woman that he was married to, like his ex-wife was murdered, and basically she was coming out with a book that was basically explaining all the things.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. So.
Nah, there was some. How much time we got left?
30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds. But go check it out, man. There was basically a woman that he was married to that allegedly he had her murdered because certain things that he was in. But, that's for another time.
Yeah. The blunt of reality. Pharaoh.
Dessalines. Out.
The very first time that I saw her brown 112. Your lips said hello, and I said hi.